Film sessions are back. Lakers are down 0-3. We're going to have a short and sweet session about why the Lakers have been down and why they're on the verge of getting swept. Not going to cover everything in this short amount of time, but thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more film breakdowns. My name is Devin Williams. If you don't know, now you know. Let's go over why the Lakers have been losing through film study. First, I want to take a look at their offense. So I'll switch screens over here. We'll take a look at things and get right to it. Let's jump on. I'm on Synergy right now. Boom, let's get it. I think that the Lakers have not been making good passes when they should be making these passes when things are wide open. And so they've been making normally their actions involve two players, right? So we got D'Lo coming in, then we got two-man right here. So he dove through so he can clear out of space. But what the Denver Nuggets are doing is they're plugging everything. They're tagging everything. So as AD, I don't know how he doesn't finish this over the top of Jamal Murray, but he doesn't get it. But look, wide open is D'Lo over there because also KCP is tagging this play also. So they're not making passes the second that they're open. I think that if they share the ball, and you're going to see the difference when Denver gets the ball and does these little things, they're making plays. Everybody's involved, but we'll talk about that a little bit later, right? So we have AD it ends up in the ISO, and everybody's just standing around watching one man go. He misses a shot, but it is what it is. You know, players are going to miss shots. But I don't think that nobody else is really involved on offense. We walk the ball up the court. We got 17 seconds left. We got two-man action. Goes right back to AD. Everybody's still kind of standing around. Ends up in the ISO. Could have been a foul, but it is what it is. Didn't get called. You know, you're seeing little plays like this. All this stuff makes a difference. Heading down court. D'Lo with the ball up top, who has not played well pick and roll. Nothing's really happening. We're standing around again. Not a lot of players are involved. AD is trying to make something out of nothing. Gets there. And look how all the Denver Nuggets come down to the paint. Boxes and elbows, and KCP's on the nail. They're blowing all these little things up because what they're saying is guys cannot shoot. I think that the corner pass should have been made right here to LeBron, which then would have went to D'Lo, who I still trust to make knockdown, catch and shoot shots, although he has been cheeks. LeBron misses a shot right there. It is what it is. You miss shots, you make some. I'm not just showing all their misses, right? So they come off pick and roll. Was it a zipper to start off with? No, he just comes back in, gets the ball, passes it to, let's see, I think I remember this play. All right, so look, this is something that I've been seeing a lot. He'll come off of this pick and roll, right? And AG is playing 2-on-1 at this point. This pass has to be made to either Rui or Austin Reeves. But instead, it goes to the last place you want it to go, which is almost a corner, which is to your smallest players. Now we really have nothing. He goes down, he misses the shot. But it is what, I mean, like I said, like you want more players to be involved in what you're trying to do. They get a stop right here, go to the other end. Let's see what we get. Nothing. Ball stops. We're clearing out the corner. He's telling him to go through so he can go ice on Jokic. But watch out. Everybody is you got Jeff Green at the nail. You got KCP who's playing one pass off, giving away the corner shot. LeBron's dribbling. I guess D'Lo flashes, dribble. I think he ends up making this shot. But this isn't the best offense because more guys aren't involved. So now, okay, if it's not a kick-out shot, which is pretty much a hand grenade because the clock is going down, what else do you have there? Pick and roll, side pick and roll, nothing happens. Try to do a little give and go. They're still, like, look how Bruce Brown comes. This pass has to be made right now, like a little bit early as soon as they step up. You have to make people like this pay. They shouldn't be able to step up and be able to guard you like that. There's no way. Now we end up in the ISO. I think he scores it, but at the end of the day, that's still not great basketball. Let me show you the absolute opposite on the other end. So we're going to go into Denver's offense where they always have multiple guys scoring. Now, let me go over this first before I talk about anything else. Jamal Murray was just baking these fools. Like, it was just a complete mismatch. He saw Schroeder, he saw a green light, he saw D'Lo, he saw barbecue chicken. So at the end of the day, these guys got to man up a little bit and just lock up because they're just getting baked, and it just looks really bad. Jamal Murray looks like he's like Michael Jordan out here. So they got to get stops. But at the same time, let me show you what they're doing on offense that keeps everybody in rhythm. We'll go over something after that. So they got their plays at the top. Ball goes into the high post or at the 3-point line. Cross screen, gonna rub off like a little flex action right there. Look how many people are moving without the ball. Pick and roll. KCP's been great all series, so we're gonna talk about him after we go over this film. KCP gets the ball. This is why I hate when guards fall, because look at Dennis Schroeder last on the play, but I think let's see what happens. Guys kind of jogging back, extra pass being made. So when you have somebody on the ground like this, there's a complete disadvantage for your team. He pushes them down, but look at what Schroeder tries to do. He's trying to draw the foul. So he's trying to bring KCP down with him, and that hurts you. So now everybody's going down. LeBron's jogging. So now we have AG cutting to the basket. We got a corner man, but none of this happens if everybody's back 3-ball up and good. Just little stuff like that. So as soon as the open man, see open man, pass open man. Denver's very good at that. Lakers, they like to dribble the ball, then wait till somebody, collapses down and then kick it out. Like, nah, just when you see open man, pass open man, that's why people are more trusted to make plays on this Denver squad. So we're getting into our action. He's going to come off for a handoff, then come off the Jokic pick and roll, which nothing really happened. Elevator doors right here for Jokic, disguised very well. Then it turns into a step-up screen, which he refuses. Let's see what happens. Back door, they fall asleep, extra pass. Extra passes are made, but look how many people are involved every play. That's what makes a huge difference for squads like this. Ball into the mid post. Now, here's what I want to point out. So we have plays and actions that get you down to where you want to get, so you don't have to dribble into the post or dribble into an ISO. Let me just get you to where you want to get. So like a little back screen right there, AG pops up, boom, post up. So now he didn't really have to do any work in order to get to that position that he's at. He looks like a mouse down there. If the shoe fits, wear it. Shooting right over the top of him. He got to man up a little bit on defense. Jamal Murray is becoming quite legendary before our eyes. We got action right there, a little back screen, brush screen, whatever comes across into the mid post. Got me guys are involved. Bruce Brown cuts. Soon as they collapse down on him, he's making that pass. I think Michael Porter dishes it down to Bruce Brown right there, shoots right over the top. So not only are you getting ball movement, you're getting player movement, which is causing the defense to scramble and causes a lot of mismatch, especially with all these screens being set at the same time. Let me see how many more plays we got. We're almost done here. Just a few more. So we got a little back screen. Jamal goes. All the attention's on him. LeBron doesn't fight around it. Pay attention to the effort. You got to get around that if you're not going to chase. Because now you're on the top side, easy layup on that end. Jamal Murray made that happen by cutting hard. Jokic also made it happen by setting the gray screen. Ball up, no good. We headed to the other side. Little things like getting down to that post quick. Starts off having a lot of mismatches. But, Schroeder's got to play a little bit better defense than this, but he's so worried about the handoff, which they've been really good at guarding, right? So backdoor, boom. So now you're seeing how much player and ball movement is involved within this action, within this offense. Now I want to talk about something. So if Lakers get more players involved, more players will be in rhythm. And I have proof of this. So KCP was with the Lakers not too long ago, right? So KCP, a lot of times people will say he's terrible, and the next day he's playing well, and I hate him, trade him, I hate Danny Green, this and that. I remember all that stuff when they were in the bubble. What happens with a team like this is more players are in rhythm when they're trusted to make plays, where they're trusted to, when I get open, I'm going to get the ball, and I'm trusted to make that next pass to the open player. So it builds a level of trust. That's the key word, trust. And confidence starts to go up after that. So KCP is coming off of more movement, pin downs, handoffs. He's involved in more plays, so what are you going to feel like? Imagine going to 24-hour fitness or LA Fitness, and you haven't touched the ball in like 10 possessions. Then finally, because the guy's just dribbling the clock out every time, shooting contested shots. Then on the 11th possession, they kick it out to you. All of a sudden, you got to make the shot. This is why KCP is a little bit more effective, because everybody's moving on this Denver squad. And on the opposite end, they are not doing that. It's just a lot of pick and roll. And the thing about pick and roll, if we can go back, Pick and roll doesn't necessarily mean that everybody's moving there. This is the best play. Think about pick and roll is you're involving two guys mainly, unless you're running Spain or different things of that sort. So when you're having those type of situations, if you can see right here, let's see, it's just two guys involved, whatever. Actually, no, this is not the one. We'll scoot up a little bit. So it's just two guys. Look at everybody else kind of just sitting around and nothing's really happening. It then ends up in an ISO. I kind of rewind back. So there's a step up screen right there. Two guys involved. Maybe that third guy, but it's just nothing's really happening. So you want more things to happen than just pick and roll. That's why everybody wanted Steph Curry to spam pick and roll. No, it doesn't necessarily work like that. Lastly, I want to talk about this. Not even lastly, but LeBron. They talk about legacy and all this type of, talk right here, right? Does this game affect his legacy? If he loses this game, we all good. Like, he's got swept. Now, you could use that against him, but at the same time, on the flip side, if he would have won his championship, we would have counted it for him, right? So there's a lot to, like, draw from there, but we got to remember he's like 39, 40, 50 years old, so can't come down on too hard. But I also was thinking about this. Have we had a player this good, this legendary, this a Hall of Famer, this late in his career, play with this good of a team? Mind you, he's playing with AD, who's another Hall of Famer. He's playing with a lot of good players. Some were arguing that this was the better team, the best team that he's had. I think that the bubble was the best team all around that he's had. Have we ever seen Kobe didn't have this at this age? I don't even know if he's playing at this age, but he didn't have this level of talent with him. Also, Michael Jordan did not. I believe LeBron is 38, wasn't even playing at that age. I think he came back at 40, whatever it is. So, yeah, you can critique him, but at the same time, remember, if he stopped playing right now, we can't forget about the things that's happening throughout his career. Now, I'm not the biggest LeBron fan, but I can't admit he's a legend, and he should be argued top 5, top 2, top 3 players, whatever you want to do. But come on now, like, if we're willing to take it to that level, let's keep remembering all the things that he's done. But he is on record saying that he's chasing the GOAT, so we kind of still have to judge him. But anyways, man, likes, comments, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about anything that you saw. I'm enjoying the playoffs, although I didn't expect to see a bunch of sweeps. But hopefully, well, it's a wrap for both of them. So anyways, we'll catch you guys in the next one. Solid basketball. If you want to dribble in the ball, if you want to dribble in the house with the basketball without breaking anything, without waking people up, make sure you go to InTheLab.tv and pre-order your Silent basketball so you can get your handles right. It is a soft basketball, same size as it. Dribble's the same, and it's definitely helped me out with my handles. Go to InTheLab.tv for our clothing, and we'll see you on the next video.